bada 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 boom. Joe ass, motherfucking ass, son of a bitch ass, goddamn bitch ass, bitch McBitch bitch ass. Biden is he's at it again. Let's listen and watch. Look at him. He looks like he's a cartoon. He's like, hello.
Is it in the reconciliation bill?
Are you okay if progressives want it in there, but Joe Manchin has said he does not want it in there?
I want to get the bill passed.
So how would you sign it if the Hyde Amendment is included?
I'd sign it either way, because the Hyde Amendment is, anyway.
What do you think is going to be cut from the final bill?
I'd sign it either way because the Hyde Amendment is anyway.
Now that there's disagreed upon.
Oh, I'm not sure yet. We're not over. It's not finished yet.
Are Democrats considering using the nuclear option to raise the debt limit? Using a carve-out with the filibuster to raise the debt limit?
Oh, I think that's a real possibility.
Mr. President, are you meeting with other groups of lawmakers this week at the White House? Will you be meeting with more lawmakers, with more
Yes.
Democrats?
I'll be on the phone until this is finished, and maybe meeting in person.
Any comments would China's provocation over Taiwan?
Well, China has, I've spoken with Xi about Taiwan. We agree, we'll abide by.
All right, so the big news here is that Biden is saying once again that he's open to squashing the filibuster, and that's why this is a big deal. So if you remember the timeline here, he said, I am in staunch opposition to any filibuster changes, right? Then he said that he's open to a talking filibuster, which is essentially ending the filibuster rules, because there's no way Republicans would have to be up there and talk, and then when they're done talking, the legislation gets passed. So it would just be like a podcast for them, which I'm down with. That's fine. I would love to like stream the talking filibusters and mock them in real time. That sounds great for me as a content creator. So I'm fully in favor of the talking filibuster. But at this point, then earlier he said that he's against that. He's back in favor of the filibuster. Now he's once again saying that it's possible that they will revoke the filibuster. Folks, I need you to understand, the filibuster was initially used to, I don't know, have you ever heard of slavery? Have you ever heard of, I don't know, civil rights? Anyone? Anyone ever hear of slavery or civil rights? Anyone? Yeah, that's where the filibuster came from. It was spawned out of that era as a way to prevent progress for black Americans, freed slaves. That's the relic of the filibuster. And then when you have the Jim Crow South, right, they again kept using the filibuster as a way to dodge the issue of civil rights, decade after decade after decade after decade, until I don't know, the civil rights movement was like, hey, the filibuster sucks, let's go march on Washington. And then they did. And then guess what happened? Motherfuckers got assassinated, but at least, we got some civil rights, I guess, right? But either way, the filibuster is the main problem here. It's the through line of evil. It's the through line of racism, bigotry, and just all in all, disgust. It is not in the Constitution. If you would have asked Thomas Jefferson or George Washington or any of those dumb motherfuckers, if you would say, hey, how do you feel about this whole thing with the filibuster? They'd go, what? The what? Philadelphia? Oh! And then that would be the end of the conversation. Because there is no such thing as the filibuster. But, what are you going to do?